What's up everyone, it's Trainer Dell, and in this video I have for you my Dark Magician deck profile, a deck that honestly I've always kept, I've always had around, but I was not able to get Magician Souls. That card is just way too expensive right now, especially with multiple buyouts and just hard to get. I mean, I know there's going to be the re-wave of the limited print of Magicians or Magical Hero, but in all honesty, it's not really necessary for the deck. I think it really helps it gain more consistency. But my budget alternative is just to run like other draw cards in the deck. So it's kind of the same base deck basically that I've had. Happy to finally put the Dark Magicians in it. So yeah, let's get just right into the deck. Obviously, 3 Dark Magician. Still loving this artwork. I might switch it out, honestly, though. I might switch it to the buff Dark Magician from the movie because he finally got a secret printing. So when shops open up again, maybe I'll pick up my playset. 3 Magician's Rod searches out any spell or trap card with Dark Magician in the name. It's just awesome. Also has the secondary effect to tribute itself or tribute a spellcaster. During your opponent's turn, if you activate a spell or trap card effect, you can tribute a spellcaster and then add it to your hand so you can get multiple value, and then put Dark Magician in the graveyard. And if you have Magician Souls on the field, or not Magician Souls, Eternal Soul. Get Eternal Soul on the field, and it's cool. This deck isn't too competitive, so I like to play Dark Magician Girl just for the fun of it, and that's kind of why I want to add in the movie Dark Magician, because the movie Dark Magician Girl's in here. She is in Secret Rare, so maybe I'll pick her up as well in Secret. 3 Apprentice Illusion Magician. This card is now super rare and like a little bit more easy to obtain in the Magical Hero set. So, you can get it. Although she finds her way to just get expensive again somehow. I run 3. You can run 2 if you want the ratios. I just really like to see her. I'm playing 3 Effect Veiler because it's a spellcaster and a tuner, and it's pretty cool. Effect Veiler. If you want to switch this out for Ash Blossom, go right ahead. I'm not playing Ash Blossom in the deck. And 1 Blue Boy, Spellbook Magician of Prophecy. Decided to run it. I don't love it, but with this build, I think it's fine just because I want to draw as much as I can. And so 3 Dark Magical Circle, awesome spell card of the deck. 2 Soul Servant, wished I'd pick up the 3rd one, but was lucky enough to at least just get 2. So yeah, just really cool new card right here. You place one card on top of your deck from your hand, deck, or graveyard that is Dark Magician, or specifically lists Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl in its text. So it basically stacks with Dark Magical Circle so you know what you're gonna get. Or you can even get Dark Magical Circle and put it on top. It is a quick play, so you can play it at the end of your opponent's turn if you have to. But the other cool part is during your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard and draw cards equal to the number of Palladium, Dark Magician, and or Dark Magician Girl with different names on the field and in the graveyard. So usually 1 or 2. I don't play the Mana or Mahad. Thinking about it, but I think it's just more bricks, and just an extra draw is fine. I don't have to run Upstart, although you definitely could. And there's a card I could take out for Upstart. 1 Dark Magic Attack, just still running in the main deck, although you can side this. 1 Illusion Magician, or Illusion Magic, just to tribute any spellcaster. They're all spellcasters, the whole deck is, and just get back Dark Magician from your graveyard or search from your deck. Dark Magic Inheritance, to banish 2 spell cards to search any card with Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl in its text. So it kind of does what Dark Magical Circle does, except obviously just straight up adds it. Bond between teacher and student, because this is with Dark Magician Girl, so if you control Dark Magician, you can special summon Dark Magician Girl from anywhere, except banished, of course, but anywhere, and then set any card. with the name, like set at one of these cards, but obviously the only card I really set is Dark Burning Magic. Because if you control Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl, you know, with the original names, which I do play, you just destroy all cards your opponent controls. So really, really cool. One Itemize, this is basically just to get out any of the fusions. I don't focus on trying to get out any of the fusions, but if I can, I have it. So here, playing 3 Pot of Duality. You can swap these for Extravagance. You can even put like 2 of the, Desires, and then like Upstart Goblin, or take 1 out and play Upstart Goblin. It's up to you. I'm just still playing Duality because I don't really need to special summon on my turn. I still like to play like a slightly controlled version. But if I ever get Extravagance, then definitely that's going to go into for this. It would just work better because, like I said, you don't really focus on your extra deck. It's just there to, I mean, basically extra 2 Spellbook of Secrets to search out whatever, like either Blue Boy or Knowledge. So I think this ratio is fine. I did not like double. I think this is fine. Although if you want, you can take 1 of these out and then put another Knowledge. I just feel like 2 is fine because it helps you search, and you know, it's more consistent than just having just this in your hand. I would rather have 1 of these 2 I draw into, or Blue Boy, obviously. It's just more consistent, I feel. It's, or at least not more consistent, but less bricky. 2 Super Polys, because it's Super Poly, just helps break boards. And like I said, we don't focus on fusing, but we have the means to do so. And 1 Dark Magic Veil. You can swap this out for Monster Reborn or whatever. It's just an extender. It's just to get out something from the hand if I need to, like the hand or graveyard. Just the fact that it can special summon from the hand is still pretty cool. Running a 3 Eternal Soul. It's like one of the best cards, and it's not even that bad when they destroy it, to be honest. Like, yeah, your board gets wiped, but if you have a second one or anything, you're trying to, like, you know, you don't have to flip it face up. It's just there to help out. And sometimes you just get an OTK out of nowhere with Dark Magician. You just kind of like bring it out during the end of your turn, and then when it's your turn, you summon another one. You can do plays. It's pretty cool. 2 Magician Navigation. I might bump this down to 1. It's just not as effective, especially since I'm not playing the Shadow of Dark Magician. I can't even remember its name. The Magician of Dark Illusion. So it's just all right. It just still gets you there. It still gets you a Dark Magician on the field, or searches for Apprentice, so you can search Dark Magician. You still have plays with it. And with Magician Souls, I'd probably bump this down to 1 and send it to the graveyard or whatever, just so you can negate any spell or trap card with its graveyard effect. And a Skill Drain, because Skill Drain wins games. You don't need to have effects. You just shut down your opponent's effects, and it's totally fine. So yeah, let's get right into the extra deck. The Dark Magician is just a really cool card. You can use Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl and any spellcaster monster. So like I said, they're all spellcasters. So you can either itemize this out or use Super Poly. But hopefully you can, you know, if your opponent's playing any spellcaster type deck, or it has a spellcaster in their deck, you can just probably Super Poly theirs. I think that'd be cool. So its effect, before I put it down, this is a new card where once returned, if a spell or trap card is activated, except during the damage step, you can draw 1 card. Then if it's a spell or trap card, you can set it. And if it's a trap or quick play, you can activate it this turn. So it just gives you any of these that you can just play with the quick plays, which is why Soul Servant's so cool. The Super Polys are fine. And then it doesn't really hurt if you lose this. And then one other cool part is if this card is destroyed, you can special summon both Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl from your hand, deck, or graveyard. So like I said, with Eternal Soul, it doesn't really hurt if this gets blown up, because you just bring those 2 back. And if you have Dark Magical Circle, you'll get to banish something. Dark Magic Dragon Knight, you know, he's cool. He protects the back row. Also, his name is Dark Magician while in the field or in the graveyard, which sometimes I wish this one also did it. Amulet Dragon, just there. Dark Cavalry, which I'll probably switch out for the new, what is it, Dark Magician Dragoon or Red Eye Dragon, whatever it is, the new one that's coming out. I think I'll swap this one out. Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight. The new artwork is coming out, but you know, if I get that, maybe I'll try to see. I'd still really like this one as well. Super Poly targets. We got Winda, Dragostapelia, and Starving Venom Fusion. Just Super Poly targets. For the XCs, I'm playing EBON Illusion Magician. Just a really cool, can facilitate some OTKs, and it's just pretty strong overall. Just I like 2 if you want to. These definitely are not must runs, so you can swap another one. Just have a second one, but I'm fine with 1. Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. Just if you get them to low enough life points and you can go for another XE play, especially since we don't have to worry about link arrows anymore, it's good to have on the field because they will, you can legit hit for like 7,500 damage. So if they play anything, then Flare Metal Dragon will, you know, take out the rest of the life points. Mecha Phantom Beast Dracosac. Not a must run, but it's still pretty cool. Big Eye, Steal Something. Norito, which is just here for the Apprentice Illusion or Dark Magician Girl plays. And then you can go into this and then go into EBON and then get out Dark Magician. So it's still pretty cool. And then because of the Effect Veiler, I am running Fortune Lady Every. Just one of her. And if you guys haven't seen this in a while, it's not really too crazy, but you know, this attack and defense becomes its level times 400. So at the beginning, I believe it's 2100 because it's 400 times 7. But once per turn during your standby phase, so you gotta wait a whole turn, but you're able to increase this level by 1 and then banish 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. And during the end phase, if this card's in your graveyard, you can banish 1 other spell, caster monster, and bring it back. So it just kind of helps out. So during your opponent's end phase, if this does end up in the graveyard, you can just banish the Effect Veiler that you use to synchro with this, and yeah, bring it back, and then hopefully banish something. And then Cyframe Lord Omega, another just a lot of banishing here. I guess Lancia would hurt this deck a lot, but this is my Dark Magician deck. Hopefully one day I can get a Magician Souls, and I mean 3 Magician Souls, but really you don't really need them. This is just my deck for fun. I do like to incorporate the Dark Magician Girl in it, so yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Peace.